Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Pacific Bay, Ivywood, case number 35, Star Crime. Marshal Ace, I know where the killer will be in the next few hours. You mean you know where the person who killed Rex Logan is going to be next? Well yeah, the killer will be at Fan Gathering, a retrospective of Rex Logan's movies. But how can you be so sure of that, Russell? Well, that's the only course of action that would fit the killer's profile. A murder with something as violent as acid implies a personal grudge. The killer will want to witness people's reactions to the death, and this fan gathering for Rex Logan is being held at the local drive-in. A drive-in? You mean the place where I go with my car to order burgers? No, Amy, I mean a drive-in movie theater. You know, an outside theater where you can park your car and watch a movie from the driver's seat. They were pretty popular in the 50s. Hurry up, Ace, the trail won't stay hot forever. You have to go to the drive-in. I actually like the idea of a drive-in. I think it's kind of cool. Ooh. Somebody didn't like him. Not at all. Whoa. It's like the guy from Mars Attacks. Anywho. Egg, french fries, wooden box. That's obviously going to be something. Metal scraps. I don't know where that is, but I got the moon. Should be able to get a coffee. Where are the metal scraps? Oh, wow. Sorry, I was looking for big stuff. I wasn't looking for something like right in the front. Boom, baby. Drive-in movie theater. It's a first for me. Did you find anything that could have been left by the killer, Ace? Why are you giving me a pile of rubble? You think it's a clue? Alright, let's put it back together. You found a crate of merchandising, Ace. It's weird. The crate bears the utopian symbol. Wait a minute, you're right. We know that Rex Logan was a utopian. Maybe the cult decided to use a retrospective to do some propaganda. Let's have a look in that crate. Did he piss off the utopians again? I mean, it's getting to be like the Crimson Order all over again. It really is. I mean, I know that you guys and I thought that it was like the Crimson Order, but it's getting to be more and more. Oh, fantastic. It's like the Oscars for utopians. Great job restoring that statue that you found in the drive-in, Ace. What an interesting posture. Crap, you're right. It's the pose Rex Logan was put in when he died. The two must be linked. It has a utopian symbol on it. We have to send it to Russell. Maybe this statue has hidden meaning. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. 12 hours can be done. So what's going to be in here? Are we going to learn another suspect? Alright, sweet. Finally loaded. Huh. Found a flyer for the Rex Logan retrospective in that crate of utopian objects, Ace. Great job. The name of the person in charge of the retrospective of Rex Logan is Sister Alpaga. What a weird name. Oh, you think some kind of nickname, Ace? You're right. That seems like the most sensible explanation. Let's send this flyer to Hannah so she can find out who's behind that name. Interesting. I wonder if she is. I wonder if she's a past individual, past suspect. Anyways, we'll find out in a little bit. I'll see you guys probably back in 12 hours. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back. Hello again, Ace. Thank you so much for the utopian artifact. You know how much I love them. Well, Ace needs you, Russell. It's more important than your feelings about the utopians. Now, can you tell us more about the statue and its link to the murder? Well, Rex Logan was positioned with his hands above his head and his legs closed up together to the knees, exactly like the statue, as you noticed, Ace. The statue actually represents a utopian figure called Adele. I'll spare you the utopian mythology, Ace, but suffice to say he's a legendary figure accused of betraying his brothers and breaking the teachings of their faith. Adele is always represented with an upside-down symbol on him, warning other utopians that he is the enemy. So our killer positioned our victim as Adele to send out a message that Rex was an enemy of the utopians? Exactly, which means that the killer you're looking for is a utopian, Ace. I'm not surprised this cult can create murderers, but I'll hope you catch them in time. So they are going to be part of the utopians. So the killer left a message marking Rex as a traitor to the utopian faith. You're right, maybe there are some details concerning the utopians that we overlooked at the crime scene. We have to go back there, Ace. Alright, no problem. I can do that. Man, we're going back to the crime scene at the beginning. That's awesome. Would you have a good time in the Rex Logan retrospective, Ace? Did you become a fan of his movies? Ah, just kidding. I know you don't have time for anything but justice. I found an email address related to the nickname on the flyer, and I managed to hack into it. Turns out Sister Alpaga is none other than Holly Hopper, the gossip columnist. Holly Hopper, the gossip columnist who wanted to write an article about me when that reality TV star got murdered. Yeah, you're right, Ace. Holly has a flair for trouble. Whenever there's a murder, she's not far away. We gotta talk to her. Oh yeah, drama. Fraud's crazy. Miss Hopper, or should we say Sister Alpaga, can you tell us why you were holding this retrospective of Rex Logan movies? Are the Utopians involved? Well, of course the Utopians are involved. Rex was a utopian success story, after all. Rex was supposed to give a speech about how being a utopian helped him to be a better actor. It's just so sad what happened to him. He was so good, so beautiful, so handsome. Yeah, but then again, so are most utopians. Like me. You should think about joining the faith, Marshal Ace. You clearly have what it takes. Well, thank you. I am pretty beautiful, but I think you guys are psycho, so I'll actually pass on that. Let's see, contract. Broken device. I don't think that's... Oh, it's a locked tablet, not a broken device. Dang, that's that's a lot of clues. Man. 3 clues on top of everything else, man. Well, you never stop astonishing me, Ace. You found exactly what we were looking for. We have to unlock this utopian tablet. What else did you find? A broken camera? Oh, I get it. You think it may have filmed something important. Well, let's put it back together. That's a huge document you just found. What is it? Some sort of contract? It's been damaged by the water. Can you retrieve what was written? I'm sure I can do all of that and above. And I got plenty of stars in which to do so. Let's get a couple more suspects. Susan Blair, nice. Well, that contract you found is a contract for Warzone Pacific, made out to be a certain Susan Blair, Ace. You say you know Susan, Ace? You met her on the set of The Glass Princess with some crazy witch makeup? But I don't get it, though. What would the Utopians want to do with a movie contract? You're right, Ace. The simplest thing is to ask Susan. This utopian link with Warzone Pacific is more and more suspicious. Aha, Susan Blair is coming back. Nice. As always, let's examine some of the other stuff before we actually talk to people. Might as well start the labs as quickly as possible. Ooh, it's a video camera. It's gonna go up here. There we go. Great job restoring that camera you found on the film set, Ace. Let's send it to Hannah. There must be some footage left on it. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping there will be. 12 hours. Alright, we can handle that. Enter the password. Oops. It's gotta be R-E-S-P-E-C-T. There we go. Good job unlocking that utopian tablet, Ace, and the wallpaper shows that it belongs to Daniel Lambert. You're right, Daniel was Rex's co-star. He might have had relevant information without even knowing it. Let's send this tablet for analysis. And the plot thickens. Oh, another 12 and 6. Cool. Oh, hello, Marshal Ace. It seems every time I wear new makeup, a murder happens. Poor Rex. I can't believe what happened to him. Yeah, but we found your contract for the movie, and Marshal Ace was wondering what the Utopians had to do with it. Well, I've wanted to work with Rex Logan for a long time, but the producers wouldn't accept my non-Utopian actors in this movie, so I became one myself. I learned everything about them, and they've been quite a great help ever since. They gave me the role of my dreams. Utopians are quite influential in the world of movies, you know. I played that magnificent part of a kind alien woman. I was so thrilled to not be a villain, even if the makeup requires massive use of talcum powder. Working with Rex was a pleasure. I'll miss him dearly. He was nothing but charming with me on the set. I will bet you he was not. I will bet you anything that she is probably the murderer. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wait 12 hours. See you guys all later. Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, and we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's finish this off. A stab you found on the movie set was pretty interesting, Ace. I managed to find an email conversation between Daniel and one of the producers of the movie. And apparently the lead role of Warzone Pacific was originally meant for Daniel Lambert himself. Really? But Rex Logan was playing the leading role, and Daniel was playing his sidekick. How did the tables get turned? Well, according to these records, Rex Logan used his connections to get the lead role. Needless to say, Daniel didn't take the news well. Well, Daniel didn't mention this fact when you interrogated him, Ace. We have to talk to him again. Yeah. It seems pretty important. Let's finish processing the camera, though. Well, thanks for that camera, Ace. You know how a recently broken camera does wonders for the quality of the video. Take a seat. I'm starting the recording. Do not worry, for Commander Drex is here to save the day. Cut! What are you doing, Rex? This is not the script. You're supposed to say, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. Well, it's hardly working, is it? You need to infuse this movie with the sense of greatness that your directing is sorely lacking. You're just an actor, and you're here to say your lines. Not once have you done as I directed. Do this one more time, and I'm getting you sacked. And yet, for all your threats, you can't. I'm the star of this movie. I'm the one the producers want to keep, not a no-name director. Be careful, Ted. Wow. Diva. So that was our victim. I expected him to be nicer, honestly. And Ted Esquire didn't seem to appreciate Rex Logan's attitude. He forgot to mention this to you, Ace. We have to talk to him again. Everyone forgets to mention this stuff to us. It's very convenient for them. Hey, Daniel. We know you were promised the main role in the Warzone Pacific before Rex Logan claimed the role. Why didn't you mention this fact? Yeah, because I knew how it would make me look. The fame-hungry actor with a grudge against his dead co-star. I didn't want Marshall Ace to get the wrong idea. And yet it is true. The main role in Warzone Pacific was supposed to be mine, but Rex Logan saw the script and demanded that he got the lead role. So, of course, they gave the role to him, and I got demoted to sidekick again. But still, I wouldn't have killed Rex for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to do a fitting for my next costume. You sweat so much in these things, you have to bathe in talcum powder beforehand. Alright. Ted, we know you and Rex Logan had a tense working relationship on the set, and we have evidence. Why don't you mention it to Marshall Ace? The guy was impossible to work with. He would never listen to any of my suggestions. He would change his lines, dismiss his co-stars, and just disturb the shooting constantly. It was impossible to finish the movie on time in these conditions. He's been stressing me so much, I had to start using talcum powder on my hands. I sweat so much, I kept dropping my microphone. I begged the producers to have him replaced, but Rex was right. I was the disposable one, not him. I was stuck with him. It was a nightmare. I feel bad for you, man. I agree, Ace. Ted clearly wanted the victim gone at all costs from the movie set. I just wonder how far he was willing to go to achieve the perfect movie. And let's do a recap, Ace. We're getting close to the resolution of Rex Logan's murder. We met Holly Hopper again. She was hosting a Rex Logan retrospective. Apparently Rex was a utopian success story. She doesn't have talcum powder, so I'm assuming she's probably not the murderer. But not every utopian loved him, however. We know the killer is a utopian who saw Rex as a traitor to their faith. We also learn that Susan Blair converted to the utopian faith in a bid to get more movie roles. They allowed her to get the role she craved. And let's not forget that Ted Esquire didn't tell us about his problems with Rex Logan before we found evidence, Ace. It's highly suspicious. Ace, Amy, are you done with your investigation? I thought we could go to the Rex Logan retrospective together. We could grab some popcorn. Wait, they're still holding the retrospective? But it's one of our crime scenes. Oh yeah, tickets have been selling like crazy since the news of Rex's death got out. Macabre, but predictable. There'll be quite a crowd. Oh no, they're gonna walk all over our crime scene, Ace. How will we ever solve the murder if the evidence gets compromised? Oh no, we need to go do it. Okay, so we're going back. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for Chapter 3. Thank you guys for liking and commenting. I'll see you guys in the next part. I've been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.